folks, Dave here with another video review. Up today is UTW04 from Unique Toys, Violence, also known as a G1 reimagination of Rampage. Alright, I bought this from overseas this time to save about 12 bucks. One thing I did notice, they haven't really done anything to improve their lousy proofreading, if you want to say proofreading. Warlord Violence, one down, who is next? Other members are in progress. We will do our best and really need your support. Also available, UTW02 transforms from Eagle to Robot, and as well as the arm for Warlord. I'm ready to crash anywhere. And they show Ironhead, who is not a bird and does not become the arm of Warlord, but the leg. So, yeah. Recommended for ages 15 and up. In the bottom, I found this very amusing. Avoid storing this product in hot, humid places with extreme temperatures or in direct sunlight, which makes you wonder whether or not the plastic is any good. And in the introduction in the back, Violence never spends time in planning, and he has always been an activist. He seeks precision every time he strikes and goes mad when he misses. So he doesn't plan but seeks precision. He barely talks because he thinks it is a waste of his time and energy. Also, he dislikes his teammates' impulsive behaviors and personalities. His content leaping causes high pressures on his legs and leg joints, which make him need frequent maintenance. Alright, there we go. That's him. Let's take him out of the box. Yep, bits and pieces flying out. So again, this figure doesn't have everything tied down. There we go. And there's his guns. Alright, the figure itself is actually tied down pretty well this time, but the weapons and hands don't, so it kind of defeated the purpose. Put this to the side. Let's check this out. Okay, he does come with a card, like all the rest. Okay, his speed is kind of low. I think it's a 5. Skill is kind of low too. It's a 6. Everything else is the new comic book, which is only 2 pages long this time. And they show him with a yellow face, but the figure itself does not have a yellow face. Shows him with the yellow face and red eyes, and the figure itself has a red face with yellow eyes. Okay, well, that was a major flop. Let's see. When we were still beasts, we were strong, fierce, agile, but why we were repeatedly defeated? I think we didn't find out what the problem is, and we must figure it out to become more powerful. Oh yes, we need to find the correct direction. A great leader is waiting for us, and I must find him. So it kind of needs some help. Here are the instructions and so forth. Then we untie this bad boy out of his plastic prison, and we'll go into more detail about him. Okay folks, I'm back. I took Rampage out of his plastic prison, or should we call him Violence. Okay, I took off the side guns, which do come off from his posts here. Kind of makes it look kind of bland there, so I guess I'll put them back on. Okay, one thing I did notice is that these upper leg pieces are a different color from the lower parts and from all the other plastic piece colored red. All the other pieces, I mean. It does make it a little bit hard to bend, and you hear that? You have to play with it a little bit in order to give it some movement. So, okay, just wanted to point that out. Oh, also, the front jaw piece, the lower jaw, is kind of too wide, so it causes the teeth to be bent out. Hopefully you can see that. And mine almost looks like it's gonna break off. Okay, so I don't know, you just want to leave it open, slightly ajar like this, slightly open. But you can tell it's kind of crooked already. Alright, I left this arm piece open a little bit after I took it out because I was messing with it and noticed that it was kind of difficult to pop up by itself. So I kind of left it like that. That will make it easier for transformation. Okay. There is another issue that I will bring up in a second here. Here are the pieces that come with him. This becomes the large gun of Predaking. It does go in and out. Okay. They can be separated. Okay, let me turn this around. Okay, this one does have paint app problems. Okay, the other cannon, you could leave it like that or make it a smaller cannon. Okay, that's the side. Here's the missile launcher and another large gun. Okay, it does come with a hand, which has the ball joints and all the fingers. Well, not ball joints, but bends at all the fingers. And so forth. These are pointy, so don't let your kid poke his eye out with it. Now, he does come with a sword, and what's really nice, it has that nice little slot there to kind of like make it, well, not kind of like, well, you can see right through it there. Looks pretty good. I actually like this sword. And this one I have placed in his hand, and there was no stress marks, so that's always a good thing. I think Dive Bomb had his stress marks. Okay, now transformation is pretty simple and pretty cool with this guy. You close these feet down, you bend the tail forward. Okay, you connect the feet. Okay, kind of closes there. Then you go all the way in until you hear a pop. Right, you bend these legs down. The head, you pop the front chest open like so. Okay, turn the head in, pop it back up. Okay, turn this like that, and turn the tiger head. Okay, now the back feet, all you do is pull them out. Pull this out, and the front legs. Now on the instructions, let me show you the instructions for a second here. When transforming him, okay, when transforming him, it says nowhere on this thing in a good way that you need to rotate the arms. It actually shows it straight ahead, which would mean that they want you to do it like this. Hold on. Flip this flap up. Flip this flap up. Ugh. Okay. From the picture, it kind of looks like they want you to do it like this. Oh, weak joint already. Okay, it kind of looks like they want you to do it like this. Okay, if you look at the picture, that's what the way it looks like. But I have figured that you can turn it on the upper arm there and then make it where it looks like an actual tiger claw. Okay, flip it, pop this joint open. Okay, now that looks better aesthetically. It just looks better. As you can tell, my right arm just went to crap. See that? Can't hold this right arm in place. Yep. So I'm gonna have to put some, I guess, clear nail polish on there. Gonna help him out. And there he goes, flopping around some more. Okay, so that's his tiger mode. Now, to transform him into robot mode, into arm mode, you just kind of leave the arms turned this way already. Use that double joint on the elbow, you bend these suckers up, and you pop this joint. You see this tab right there? You tab into this joint right here. So you just pop it in there. I'm really gonna have to mess with this arm here. That's terrible how it already went into a loose joint there. Okay. This headpiece flaps back. Okay. And around. Okay. Pop these arms out. The legs out. And close this up. Oops. Okay. Kind of close it up. Okay, now in the instructions it also shows the feet so that they are like this in some way or manner. It's just really bad instructions on here. Well, maybe slightly turned or something like so. That's kind of hard to do. So I'm just going to leave it like this, where it's tucked right back against its body. Now, here's an issue I had with my figure. I don't know if all the figures will have it. It may not. It may have just been the luck of the draw with me. I have contacted the person I bought it from overseas, and they are sending me the other foot. But there's a slot here. And let's see if I can get the light to show on it. Okay, you see this slot? This slot is meant so that when it closes, this arm piece can slide all the way in. Okay. As you can tell, it's hitting the base piece to the end part of the leg. Okay? Now, mine came with 2 right feet. So my slot that's on my left, that should be on the inside, is actually on the outside. So mine cannot, let's see, close up. Okay, mine cannot close up. As you can see, it will stop it. See that little slight piece that's not going in all the way? That's because of the foot. But if I turn the foot all the way up and around, there you go, closes up. See, no more tab, no more light show there. So mine came with an extra right foot. So I did contact Chimichung. I don't know how to say the name correctly. And they are sending me the other piece, the other foot. So I'm gonna have to take this guy apart. Okay, now you turn this forward and there's his right arm. Due to the plastic being different and harder here, I did have a little bit more difficulty putting the arm up, but it's pretty cool because that means it holds it. Once the main weapon is combined again, you can plug them in here. Okay, kind of hard push. Or you could plug it in on the other side, in case you want to make them to the left arm, I guess. in case you want to turn them around or something. So there's that. Okay, now overall, I gotta say, this is a nice looking figure. Unfortunately, it does have a lot of issues. The plastic quality has not been improved, yet they give you a cheaper looking card. They give you a comic book that's only, I think it started at 4 pages and now it's 2. The book's actually cheaper quality. They kind of skipped a bunch of the paint apps on this figure. So it kind of seems like they're rushing it just to get it out the door, and they're trying to get it out as cheaply as possible to make as much money as they can before everybody notices all the issues on these figures. They are definitely not worth $89. They are definitely not worth $60. I'm thinking more about $45. These guys are basically the size of a deluxe. Let me show you here. A lot of the issues it has are just deplorable. I mean, arms that are already loose first day out of the package. I mean, that's pretty sad. You know? Having to contact people to ask for an extra leg, extra foot. I mean, just it takes away from your figure. It takes away from the enjoyment of your figure. And I don't know what they were thinking when they did these, but I don't think they were thinking very much. Very bad bios were written from. I mean, it's just, I mean, there's his size comparison. Okay, he wasn't even with the deluxe class of the past. I mean, he's smaller than a deluxe, and they're asking $90 for him. I mean, they're just, I'm sorry to say, they're just not worth it. I would recommend you buy these guys on clearance. Buy them secondhand from your buddy, someone who decided to buy them and then hated them afterwards. I mean, because it's not a good quality figure. Plastic wise, it's subpar. I mean, you saw the weak arm just flopping around there. It's just a major fail from this company. I am going to get the fifth character, Warlord, there. And just to have him in combined mode, because that's, I think, the only thing that's going to save this robot is it being combined looking like Predaking. Which is really sad, because these are the closest ones that have that G1 feel to them. So, you know, really sad for this company to just give up on its project like it did. But that's about it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, night, afternoon. Thank you.